Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy, and I'm here for you today with your September 2019 monthly Tarotscope. So we are going to be diving into your month of September. What do you need to know? How can you best navigate this month? And what messages does the universe have for you? So we are going to be diving in to these cards and taking a peek at this month for you. So the very first thing we're going to take a look at is, what is the overarching theme for this month? What can you expect? What's going to be the theme here? So let's see what these cards have to say. Okay, so here we have the release card reversed. So this is really signifying to me that there is going to be an ending of sorts, okay? There is going to be a transition, and this feels as though it is a transition that you choose, whether that's consciously or unconsciously, but something that you and your soul are ready to let go of, ready to move forward from. This doesn't even feel terribly scary or difficult. Obviously you're going to have human emotion around that. You're going to have to allow yourself to feel your feelings around that. But at the end of the day, I feel like you really have an understanding that whatever this ending is, that it's important and it's necessary for your highest and best good. And it's necessary for your overall growth and development, because what it does is it allows you to open to other possibilities, to open to new opportunities. And I feel like if those aren't already starting to show up for you, that they will relatively quickly, especially after this release happens. So if you are finding yourself holding on to something really, really tightly, if you are finding yourself struggling to let something go, I really encourage you to ask God, ask Source, ask the universe for help and assistance with it. Just ask to be shown the way, ask for that to be easier, ask to take away as much of the emotion as possible, to give you the strength in order to be able to do this. Or better yet, just ask to have it be surrendered. Ask to have God take over. Ask to have God help and assist with this in whatever is meant for your highest and best good. I think that that is really going to be a powerful and positive change for you, and so, so important. So now let's take a look at what challenges you can expect for this month of September. What's going to be the theme for the challenges? Okay. So this is a little bit about a little bit of an energy of like really making sure that you stand strong in your truth. That you maybe you've worked really hard towards something, or you've put a lot of time and energy into something. And this is really that energy of, it's so important for you to protect it. It's so important for you to stand up in the face of anything that threatens that, whether that's just somebody else's opinion, whether that's actually something that's happening, a situation that's happening that is impacting that. Whatever it is that's threatening it, it's so important for you to protect that which you have created, is what the card says. And it also says, don't give up. So you might feel tired. You might feel like, you can't do this, or that whatever it is that you're battling up against is too big. But this is saying, this is a time to have courage. This is the time to stand strong. This is the time to, if this is your truth, if this is what feels best and right for you, if this is what your soul has communicated to you, then you need to stand up for it. You need to stand strong in this. So this is something different from that thing that needs to be released, okay? Or this can also be tied into that, because this can be, I've chosen to walk away from this situation, this relationship, this job, whatever it is, and now I'm getting offers to come back, or I'm struggling with the fear after I have released this. And this is really saying, don't do that. Don't go backwards. Don't step back into the past. Don't allow yourself to give up on the commitment that you've made to yourself to move forward. So whatever that is for you, making sure that you are honoring that, and don't give up on yourself, and don't give up on your truth, and make sure that you stand strong in this, because you will get there. This is really suggesting that you will get there. So let's take a look at what's going well for this month for you guys. Okay, the 5 of Air. Okay, so this is us. This can be a challenging energy sometimes, right? But this is showing up in the what's going well. And so I really feel like this is us kind of seeing things clearly, seeing the people and the circumstances in our life clearly, and maybe more clearly than we have in a very long time, maybe more clearly than we ever have. And this is really understanding people's motives, understanding where people are coming from, understanding, maybe when somebody is using you, or understanding when somebody is being manipulative, or finally recognizing when somebody is treating you like absolute shit. Sometimes we can justify things, and we can justify it away, and we can make excuses for people. And this is kind of you just seeing things clearly, whether it's people, whether it's circumstances, whatever that is. This is you seeing things clearly. Like the veil has been lifted. You see it, you understand it. It might be emotional, it might be challenging to accept at first, right? Because we don't like change as human beings, and that's difficult. But I promise you, if you can release whatever this is, or if you can use this information to make some positive changes for yourself in your life, this is going to be really huge for you, and this is going to be really, really important. So making sure that you are aware of people's motives, making sure that you are aware of where people are coming from with things for this month. Let's take a look at what else you need to know for the month of September 2019. So what other messages does the universe, do the angels have for you? Let's see. Okay, unity. So this is all about seeking solace, seeking support, seeking comfort, seeking love through spirituality, through spiritual connections, through a spiritual family, whether it's church, whether it's taking spiritual classes, whether it's reaching out to your friends who are like-minded, who support your beliefs, who can step in and offer things from a more spiritual perspective, whether you have a spiritual leader that you like to work with, or a spiritual mentor that you like to work with, or somebody who is the leader of a church or something like that, somebody who can offer you things from a different perspective. Seek this out. You really want to foster that spirituality within yourself, that spiritual part of yourself, going to church more, or if church doesn't resonate with you, going to, like I said, classes more. If you're kind of into the new age stuff, what classes do they have locally that you could attend, or online, or who could you hang out with and talk about spiritual based things? What books could you seek out even that would help to foster that spiritual part of you? We want to through this time, through this process, really make sure that you are being connected to whatever that higher power is for you, source, God, the universe, whatever you call that. So just seeking that out and allowing that to bring you comfort and peace, or even better yet, just directly calling on that energy to help and support you through this time in your life. So that's going to be really, really important. And then I'm going to pull from my fairy cards, just one more card for you, on what else you need to know. What's another theme that you might expect for this month? So let's see what this has to say. Let's see. Okay. All right, so here we have the feeling safe card, okay? So this is all about actually forcing yourself out of your comfort zone, okay? This is about pushing yourself a little bit. This is about making the changes that your soul knows that you need to make, and understanding that you are always safe, that you are always protected, and that the fear that's popping up for you is really just an illusion. And can you release that? Can you invite in the energy of feeling safe, even when you're making changes, even when you're going through transitions, even when you are shifting so many things in your life, or shifting so many things even just within yourself, whatever these changes are looking like, making sure that you are calling on the angels, that you're calling on your higher power to help you to feel safe, that you are doing anything that you can to help you to feel safe, so that you're not clinging to this false sense of safety and security that really is just stuff that you're used to. You know what I mean? How many times do we just cling to something because it's what we know? Maybe we know that it's not best for us. Maybe we know that it's not in alignment with our best life path, but we know it. We know what we're getting with that. And to step outside of that is really stepping outside of our comfort zone. So can we push ourselves, but can we also ask that God step in and balance that out and help us to feel a sense of safety when we're making changes around ourselves. So those are your messages for September 2019. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. If you want to learn more about me or about Clarity by Christy, you can check me out at discoveryourawakening.com. I offer many services. My favorite is my soul therapy service, which is basically an intuitively guided life coaching process. That's my most popular service that I have. That's available. I have tarot readings available over video. If you're local, in person, those are all available. You can check those out on my website at discoveryourawakening.com, and make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment on this channel. If you can subscribe to the channel, you'll get notifications on any new videos I upload. And I'm going to be adding a lot more videos in this next upcoming month as I'm working on a bigger project. So make sure you subscribe. I always appreciate the support. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.